Hello everyone, I'm Bhavna Sharma, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, GEMTech Greater Noida. I welcome you to the series of Entrepreneurship Development. Today we are going to discuss a new topic, that is a promotion of a venture. In that we are going to discuss opportunity analysis. Now a business, the person who has the idea of the business and who takes the steps to implement it, he is known as the entrepreneur or a promoter. So promoter faces various difficulties to bring a new business into existence, to bring it up into a successful venture. So entrepreneur assembles various factors of production like human resource or machines, capital, material. So to start a new business. So the ultimate success of a business depends on the skills of the entrepreneur, how he manage various problems. So now we'll discuss the basic considerations in setting up a new business. So these basic considerations has to be kept in mind by the entrepreneur while starting a new business. So that is the selection of a business, that the process of setting up a new business begins when businessman has some idea which can be implemented. So the entrepreneur will analyze the proposed idea to find out whether the business would be profitable or not. What is the risk involved? What is the amount of capital that will be required? So the entrepreneur has to conduct a survey of various business opportunities. So he has to study the market demand, what he wants to produce, at what cost it will be going to produce. So the entrepreneur has to prepare a systematic report that is known as the feasibility report or the project report. So that report shows the data collected, the estimation of cost, income, the opinions of experts. So first, the entrepreneur has to decide what kind of business has to be done. Next is the choice of form of ownership, like whether the entrepreneur wants to go for sole proprietorship or partnership or joint stock company. Then the size of the business, uh, whether he wants to start a small business and then move towards the growth and expansion, or medium scale business or large business. So that depends on number of factors. Then the finance capital is required. So how much long term capital is required, short term money is required, what would be the cost of raising the funds, what would be the return on investments. Next, location of business is important. Then he has to see that uh, that particular location is selected where there is easy access to raw material, labor is available, power is available, market is nearby, transportation is good. Then the choice of machines and equipments. Again, it depends on number of factors, how much funds are available, what is the size of production, what is the nature of production process. The next is plant layout. A plant layout should be efficient to achieve the economy or efficiency in operations. So when there is an efficient plant layout, it allows the material to move through the necessary operations quickly. So it reduces the transport or material handling, other type of cost. Next is the selection of people. How much people your entrepreneur requires, what kind of staff or employees is required, what kind of workers is required, skilled, unskilled. Then certain procedural formalities has to be fulfilled, necessary permission from municipality or registration of certain firms, like in joint stock company, the all the files and documentation has to be submitted to registrar of company. Certain uh, things has to be asked from that. Permissions are required. Then is tax planning, because the income tax is the most important factors. So that also has to be done. And at last, the business has to be launched. Now, next is the opportunity analysis. Now, there are a lot of opportunities which are available in the world. So, opportunity does not come to anyone by chance, but the entrepreneur has to struggle for it. Entrepreneur has to collect the information from various sources. So, business opportunity means an economic idea which can be implemented to create a business and earn profits. So, whenever an opportunity has to be selected, entrepreneur has to ensure two things. One, that there is a good market for the product, and second is the rate of return on the investment. That has to be good. So, we can say that an entrepreneur is an opportunity seeker. He's supposed to identify, explore various opportunities in the environment, and then the entrepreneur selects the viable business opportunity. So, business opportunity is an attractive project in terms of adequate rate of return, which motivates the entrepreneur to accept a particular project for making the investment decision. Next topic is that can all ideas be converted into opportunity? Like there is a prospective entrepreneur, he may be able to generate several ideas, but it is not, say, possible, or may not be, it is not feasible to convert those ideas into opportunities. So, business ideas, which is based on, say, customer needs or problems that they are facing, and which is commercially feasible, that becomes an opportunity. So, only launching of a business idea and not opportunity is not likely to be successful. So, entrepreneurs conceive an idea for a product or service and then attempts to convert it into reality. So, they do not attempt to identify their customers or needs or desire to buy the concerned product or service. So, such entrepreneurs we can say are inward looking. They start a business just to satisfy their personal needs. So, when they launch a product, then they have only few customers. So there are a lot of business ideas an entrepreneur has to identify. They can study it, analyze it, compare their merits, demerits, and then they can select a particular idea. So we can say that all ideas are not opportunities, but all opportunities are ideas. Next topic is elements of a business opportunity. So, business opportunity is described as an attractive idea which could be implemented to create a business, earn profits, and which ensures future growth. So, basically, it has five elements. One, business opportunity should have an assured market scope. There should be attractive rate of return on investment. The ideas should be practical. There should be competence of the entrepreneur to encash it, and there should be potential of future growth. Next topic is exploring opportunities in the environment. Opportunities for launching new business, it exists in the environment. So an entrepreneur has to find an opportunity which would be suitable in terms of what customers needs to be served or what profits are expected. So an opportunities can be derived from the needs and problems of society. So, an entrepreneur may launch a business to serve the needs of the society, to solve their problems. So, entrepreneurial opportunities exist in the environment. and the entrepreneurs sense them through a dynamic process of receiving and harnessing those ideas from different sources. So that involves opportunities by analyzing the needs and problems that exist in the environment, evaluating the ideas from different sources, identifying a product or service through innovation, and setting up a project and nurturing it to success. So basically, entrepreneurial opportunities is a process of converting an idea into an opportunity. Next topic is factors involved in sensing the opportunities. So to sense an opportunity, an entrepreneur employs his or her sharpened skills of observation, analysis to identify the opportunity. The most important factors that are involved in this process is ability to perceive the ideas, ability to harness different sources of information, and vision and creativity. So first we'll discuss ability to perceive the idea. So spotting an idea often triggers the process of sensing an opportunity. So every idea does not create an opportunity. So opportunity is an idea that is based on what customers want. So basic, we can say ideas emerge from these things. First is the problem. So when an idea resolves around a problem which is faced by people, so that solution is a business opportunity. So whatever problems are being faced in the society is an opportunity for an entrepreneur. Next is change. Any change, whether it is say technological or social, that is also a new business opportunity. Next is invention, creating new things, new any process that add value to the existing products or services. Like for example, there was a change of audio or video cassette players to CD players, so that was an invention. The existing product was changed. And last is the competition. So in order to beat a competition, an entrepreneur can introduce new ideas. Next point is the ability to harness different sources of information. Harnessing the information from different sources is an important aspect in sensing the opportunity. So the information gathered from different sources has to be analyzed for identifying a particular, or we can say, right opportunity. And last is vision and creativity. So an entrepreneur should be able to develop creative ideas. So creative people try to find solutions to the problem. Next is idea generation. So we have already discussed that the entrepreneur can generate the ideas from these sources, that is problems or through change, inventing something, or through competition. Next topic is selection of business idea. What points need to be considered when a business idea is selected? First is utilization of skills. Now the idea should enable the entrepreneur to utilize the technical skills or professional skills. So say if an entrepreneur has knowledge of some special manufacturing techniques, so it would be easier for entrepreneur to manage such techniques effectively. Next is utilizing material. So that idea should enable the use of locally available material for product or service as compared to importing that material. Next is strong demand. idea must ensure that making the products should have a demand. So it is potentially a good idea to start with a product that could be sold in the market. Next is current problems. An idea should enable the entrepreneur to solve a current problem which is existing in the market. Products may be available in the market, but they do not meet the demand. The customers are not satisfied. So an existing product can be used in combination with another which is not available. So that is also good business idea. Then is project profiles. Organizations set up for promotion of, say, small and medium enterprises. There are several private consultancy organizations which publish the project profiles in different areas. So they describe in detail what are the technical, financial, or marketing requirements of new projects. So an entrepreneur can study the project profiles. They can decide about the line of business activity, what in a particular activity he or she wants to enter into. Next is institutions. There are several organizations that is set up by the government. They provide help to entrepreneurs in evaluating or discovering the ideas. They provide advice, assistance in various aspects like technical, financial, or marketing. So there are several industrial estates that have been developed where the particular area or facilities are available to start new ventures. And last is global trends. Like every day there are new products, new technologies are introduced in different parts of world. So the entrepreneur can get information about these from various sources like newspapers, or there are business magazines, there are publications. So through internet also. So they can see the latest developments that are going on and they can launch a new product in the local market. Thank you. That's all for today.